You're about to watch one of my brand new segments, Spot the Fake Headline, that I do live every single week, exclusively in my member block on Daily Wire Plus. My show's member block is unique each day and includes music video reviews, exclusive interviews, woke commercials, and all those extra stories while I hear directly from you live in the Daily Wire chat. Click the link in the description below so you don't miss out. It is like a whole other YouTube channel away from all the censors just for you. Headline: Burger King Austria now asks customers regular or with meat. So this is for sure real. I totally believe this. It's ridiculous that you go to Burger King, you go and they say, okay, I want to have a hamburger. Give me a Whopper hamburger. And they say, okay, do you want a hamburger with meat or not with meat? Obviously it should have meat, but I believe this is a real headline. Next one. Oh, this. Meet a Canadian man who's sharing his vasectomy experience to encourage men there and in the U.S. post Roe v. Wade. This is from Insider, which is a very liberal outlet. Olivier Charbonneau, a 28-year-old man from Canada, got a vasectomy in November. And I hate to point it out, but he put the picture out there. This guy looks like the kind of guy who at the age of 28 would get a vasectomy. This guy looks like the kind of guy who says, I will never, ever want any children. I just want promiscuous sex and no responsibility whatsoever. He looks like a male feminist. The feminists are not sending their best when it comes to men. He says, you are not dancing tango alone, so we have to share the responsibility. If we want to keep having promiscuous sex with these women without any accountability and without having to take care of them, by golly, we got to get snipped. This is the logical conclusion of feminism, by the way. Gelding the men. Very sad. Don't do it. Feminism, fellas. Not even once. Not even once. Right now, head on over to expressvpn.com/MichaelYT. Let me ask you something. What if there were someone out there who kept a log of every single thing you did every minute of the day? That would be pretty creepy, right? Well, what if I told you that happens? That is exactly what happens every time you go online. Your internet provider, such as AT&T or Comcast, is allowed to store logs of every website you've ever visited and can legally sell those data to anyone. That's why I use ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN reroutes your internet connection through their secure servers so that your internet provider cannot see or log what you do online. Now, many of you might be wondering, well, if I'm routing all my data through a VPN, then doesn't that just mean the VPN can see what I'm doing and log my data instead? Good question. You're right to think that. ExpressVPN, though, is the only VPN that I trust because they use trusted server technology. They were the first major VPN provider to engineer all of their VPN servers to run in RAM. This makes it impossible for their VPN servers to store any data, including logs of any ExpressVPN customer. You don't need to take my word for it or ExpressVPN's word for it. ExpressVPN is so confident of their no logs claim that they even had one of the biggest assurance firms, PricewaterhouseCoopers, audit their technology. Stop letting people keep logs of what you do online. Visit expressvpn.com/MichaelYT right now. Find out how you can get 3 months for free. Next one. Scotland cut down 14 million trees to clear the way for wind turbines. Okay, I don't know if I believe this one. Late last year, Scotland was the site of the UN's 26th Conference of the Parties, the COP26 Climate Summit. The globalists agreed to end deforestation by 2030. So the slaughter of 14 million trees would seem an ironic move, but indeed that's what Scotland did. I don't know that I believe this. I'm going to put this to the side right now, see what the other ones are. NDP MP suggests ice hockey should be played without ice to stop climate change. Is indoor skating ice even a necessity anymore? Can every ice sport be done without ice and different equipment? Can you do? This is what the libs do all the time. A friend of mine, in a way, he's like a right-wing communist or a radical left conservative. He's got very idiosyncratic political views, but he's right about a lot of things. And he pointed out to me years ago, one marker of the libs is they always want the appearance of the thing, but without the essence of that thing. They're the sort of people who drink decaf coffee. They want sex without the natural conclusion of sex. They want the appearance of femininity without actually being a woman. And here, the libs want ice hockey without the ice. It's not possible to do. I'm going to also put this, I don't know if that's real. And then finally, Headline, Boston Children's Hospital throws child off roof after she claims to be a bird. Okay, I think not even the crazy libs at Boston Children's Hospital, which has a pediatric transgender clinic, I don't think that even they would throw a kid off the roof because the kid says that he's a bird. This has got to be, what, Babylon Bee or something like that. Yeah. So, okay, very funny, great headline. That means the ice hockey thing is legit. But then this one really got me. What's the rest of this story? Herald, authorities in Scotland approve the removal of 14 million trees to clear forest land for 21 wind turbines. Wow. It's like that episode of South Park where the kids go out hunting with Stan's Uncle Jimbo, who's a right-wing crazy hunter. And he says, you know, a part of hunting is conserving the species. And he's got all these crazy guns, and he obviously just loves blowing up animals. And he goes, and so what we have to do to conserve the species, because they overpopulate, is we have to kill them. We have to kill the deer, or else they will die. and the kids look at him and say, that doesn't... And actually, there is an argument here when we're talking about tending to a flock of animals that you have to kind of trim the flock a little bit for the health overall of them. I don't think that would apply to 14 million trees so that you can build 21 absolutely terrible wind turbines. Ugly, hideous. They pretend that this is good for the environment. Really, really bizarre, sad stuff, folks. I hope you were able to spot the fake headline. If you want to join to watch me guess live and weeks before anyone else, click the link in the description and join the Michael Knowles Show member block to get that and so much more on Daily Wire Plus. See you there.